Hey, welcome back to the print house, guys. I'm back. I'm back on screen with my face. I just apologize. I haven't been doing much face-on-face interaction videos with you guys. It's been a rough past month and a half or so. I've gotten sick multiple times. I've had issue with my legs. It's just an ongoing thing. And business is a little bit slow for me as far as what I do, only because I haven't been pushing it because I've been sick. I've had problems with my legs and a lot of different things like that. So, and then I'm busy with my full-time job. So as many of you know that I'm a union commercial sign designer by trade. That's what I do for 40 hours a week. And I had to pick up some slack from other people because they went on vacation and stuff like that. So we're just busy. So that's my priority. That's the main reason why I've been, not on screen. That's it. Uploaded that last video for flexisign setting of cut contour lines, and that was catered for people that used flexi in the past for vinyl cutting, and then they moved up to a Roland, bn20. It's a great, easy way to set up your lines, and for vinyl or for just cut contour in general printing. I have another video that I did for Corel. Corel's a little bit not easier. It's not easier. Corel's a little bit more different because you have to use a swatch table in Corel. I mean, Flexi uses a swatch table, but it's in there already as far as Flexi. It has nothing to do with Versa or Roland. It's a Flexi thing. It just goes hand in hand or just applies the same way VersaWorks does. So in Flexi, when you set up your cut lines, it's the same readable algorithms that VersaWorks reads. So with Corel, you have to set up a swatch table with your spot colors. I'm gonna do I did two videos. One, I was explaining about setting up the swatch colors and the lines for cut contours, and this other video I'm just gonna let people download my swatch, and then you just can add it to your Corel. It'll be a downloadable XML file. It's not a batch file. It's not an EXM file. It's just a straight file for Corel that you could just, when you're in Corel, you just add new swatch, you dump it in there, and it'll be there. And then it just has you three options, or is it two? It's a perf cut and the cut contour, and you just use that and you're set. Anytime you export from PDF, it'll be there. And then I also showed when you're exporting what settings you want to have while you're exporting Corel. So because a lot of people tell me, well, I always set up my swatches in Corel and my cut lines and my perf, and they're never showing up in VersaWorks. It's because there's export settings for PDF that a lot of people are using that's not allowing Versa to see it. So I'll show you what I do when I showed what I do when I export from Corel. So I like to do Corel when I'm working on my other computer upstairs, my main computer, and then when I'm down here I use Flexi because that machine is hooked up. The same machine runs my my HP Latex and my bn20. So I know it's struggling for a lot of people who get the bn20. Guys, this machine is a step above a desktop printer, only because there's no readouts, no boards, nothing to do at the machine. It's 100% at your computer. So I see people selling them after a couple months because they just can't get it, or they're struggling with cut lines, and I just don't understand. But I think that for the most part, people have to do a little research. I get questions all the time, and I don't have all the answers, and the answers I have still don't work for people. And I think what it comes down to is the fact that you're just not understanding the concept of outlines and stuff like that. So in the video that I did do, I basically go over the cut lines with the Corel using my swatch table, and then I'll put a download link in the video, not this one, but when I get it uploaded. I have to edit a couple things out because I messed up. So I'll put the download link to the XML file. I'll share it in my Google account or whatever in that video. And like I said, what you'll do is you'll take that file in Corel. You could dump it in your swatch folder, but when you go to your table, wherever your swatches are in your workspace, you just go open up new, and then you could just drop it in the folder where it reads from. It's so simple, and then you're good. Then you'll have the swatch table for Roland right in your Corel, and you'll never have an issue as long as you export it correctly. Again, I go over that in the video, so keep an eye on that video. I don't think I'll be able to get that today, but maybe tomorrow or the day after, maybe Wednesday. keep an eye out for that video. So hit that like, hit that notification bell so you get the notifications on those. And if you're not subscribed, guys, please subscribe. I don't do this for the money, and when I do it for subscribing, because I get a lot of people that message on videos and ask me questions about things that I've already done in videos. So by subscribing, hitting the notification bar, you'll get updates to those videos that I did already, and then you guys could save yourself time waiting for me to reply. I usually reply to like every single response. Maybe sometimes right away, maybe not. Depends if I'm at the computer. So like, subscribe, hit that notification, because I also notice like 70 or 80% of my viewers are not subscribed. So I can't imagine, you know, where my counts would be if those people were subscribed. So today I'm downstairs working on the bn20. Actually, I'm working on bn20. I'm going to do a live video with this. I'm not going to talk in the video, guys. This is going to play live. I got a bunch of stickers that's going to print and cut. Some for myself, some for somebody else. And I'm just going to leave it live play. And then I'm going to run the HP Latex. I got a bunch of banners I got to do. So again, that's the reason why I like having these two machines. This is going to print cut for a couple hours easy. And I could print my banners and make them banners while that's printing. So, you know, having these two printers, even if it was too latex, I would still rather have this because it can print and cut. I don't have to take the prints out on my latex and throw it on the cutter. It just prints a cut. And I'm doing some static clean too. That's another video I did for static clean. I love this static clean. It's pretty cool. I did it. I'm printing on white. I don't have white ink in this one. It's the bn20, not the bn20 with the metallics. It's just a straight two magentas. So I like doing that because then you can print on white and it holds up really nice on the window. I like it. And the colors, of course, on the bn20 are just phenomenal. The print itself is just phenomenal. So, and then I got from one of my subscribers, who is also a customer. He bought the same roll to roll his products when he sells. Anyways, he asked me to do some work for him, and I did. And then he sent me some sample stuff for the bn20, some stuff he uses that's a little bit cheaper. So after I do some testing, I'll help him promote it. I mean, we don't sell it, but more options for people that own the bn20, the better, right? So when he sent it to me, he sent me some HTV, and I think some vinyl. I haven't opened it yet. I told him I would get to it, but I got sick, and I got a lot of issues, so you guys know that. But he's using the same stuff that I use. But I recently went to the clear because I got twice as much for the money. And I think that's in the description too. So I got this to test out also with a bunch of, let me zoom down here, not zoom, but let me pan down here. I got a bunch of rolls of light wall vinyl and more static clean, and actually clear static clean too. Because I'll show you the settings I use for the clear static clean. I use a heavier ink so you get it real dark. So if you're going to do static clean black on a window or even any color, it'll still show up decently on a clear window. So it's nice. Instead of using, you know, clear vinyl that's ridiculously hard to remove from the window. So I got that. So like I said, I'm going to be working in the basement today, and I'm going to run a live video, just live. So guys, just understand, I'm not going to be talking in the video. If you hear me, it's just because I'm doing other things. So this will be running, and it's just going to be print cutting. Just that's all it is. I figure I'd just do it. People get an idea. I may chime in and say how much is printing and cutting, but I did some real small test prints. Turned out phenomenal. This thing prints great, guys. I don't even know how long I've had it now for, and I've had not one single issue. The only issues I do have is after I do cleaning, because if I get too much fluid in your cap station, and then your heads wash out, you just got to do a bunch of head cleanings on medium or normal. I usually avoid the heavy one all the time because that one throws a lot of fluid in the cap station, and I know I need to change my cap station. And that's the thing. If you don't know much about the cap station and why you need to change it, there's a reason. So when the cap station gets old, ink can dry up inside the tube that drains, right? Well, if it's restricting ink or overflow, that that it's pulling out, it could dry up and be a slow drain process. So fluid remains in the cap station, and what that does is it clogs, just washes out your heads, your nozzles. So after I don't even know how many months, maybe 6, you want to replace that cap station. I need to redo mine. I just haven't done it. You get the cap station, you get the hose that goes all the way down. It's not hard to install. There's plenty of videos online. So, but that's one thing. If you start getting a lot of washout for no reason, guys, you didn't have a head strike, you didn't do a cleaning, but it did automatic cleanings, the first thing to look at is the head station. You can see if it's really saturated. And when I do my cleanings, I don't put a whole lot in there. I put enough, and then I wait a little bit for it to drain before I throw my finish up my maintenance, because you got to do your maintenance every week, and it doesn't take long. But if you put too much fluid in the cap station and you end your maintenance, it's going to drop on the cap station and wash out all your nozzles. So don't do that. Let it drain a little bit. Give it some time to drain. And that's that. Here's some static clean tests I did. Those have been up there for, I don't know, a month and a half. I love them. They work great. I really like them. So I'll go over that in a video too about the static clean. So, but that's about it, guys. So I just want to give an update on where have I been. I'm here. I just don't want to do the same repetitive videos that you know, maybe you guys do want to see them. I don't know. You want me to do more lives? I just feel like I've covered most of the things that I do. I printed a crap ton of towels on my my BT12, and I got to make some of those tonight too, which is cool. That thing still prints phenomenal after all this time. Not one issue with that thing at all. I always press them on my my Fusion IQ. I do a quick press over there, then I throw it on the Fusion, so it's really good. What else? I've noticed it was hard to get grommets from one of my Banner machines too. I don't know why, but then they're in, so I don't know what was the deal. Maybe there's still delays on a lot of stuff out there. Maybe that's why. So, but that's about it, guys. Nothing else really to cover except for that HTV I got. I'm gonna do a live later. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm okay. I just, you know, I've been sick. I got issues. I always have issues, and I'm not going to bore you. It's not a pity party. So, but mostly my legs. So, I'm still fortunate that I can work from home, because if I had to go in, I don't know what I would do. 42-mile drive each way. It'd be really, really difficult for me to do. And my, you know, my full-time job is my priority. All this down here for me, you know, unlike a lot of you guys out there that are probably full-blown businesses, this is more of a hobby sidekick for me. This is not my bread and butter. That's why I have to keep it on the back end, because my 40-hour job is my main job. I have to, you know, I have to put that priority. So, but I'm going to do some videos, live videos running CNC, some running the laser, just running, and the printer, just letting it run. That's all I'm going to do. So, but anyways, like, subscribe, hit that notification, guys. Hope to keep seeing a lot of familiar faces popping up. I always like comments. Please leave the comments. I respond. You got questions, I'll answer them. I love my HP Latex, and I love my Roland VersaWork bn20. It's a great machine. You know, I'll never upgrade. Sorry, I'm not upgrade. I don't have a reason to upgrade this to a larger one, and this is perfect on it because it fits. I still got a lot of room, but I don't do the work that a lot of guys do that need it, a big machine. You know, what I have works fine, and that's all that matters to me. I wouldn't want to be working 10. I wouldn't even down here. Guys, I work 40 hours a week regular upstairs in my office. I would not want to work more than 3 or 4 hours a day down here, because I have a big family. We just installed a pool. Now we're doing swimming. We're doing a lot of things like that. I would not want to spend all my time down here working. You shouldn't either. Spend time with your family. You know, I see some people, they're at their shops all night long, and it's just like, really, you shouldn't have to do that. You should set some time for your family, really. Don't spend time working all the time. You're going to forget those years. So I'll be turning 50 this year, and I feel like I've lost a few years just from COVID. So, but anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that notification, and I will see you in the next one.